Well, first of all, I was telling her how to play it. Like she might bowl an off-cutter, and she didn't listen to a word I said and just smashed it through the offside. But it doesn't matter how you get them. It was just like, I think now I'm still speechless that we've actually chased that down and we're going to Lords.
Were you worried you'd made a mess of it?
No, we bat all the way down, and I think it shows how calmly Annie came out and hit first ball she's faced before. So we have a great belief in this team, and we got over the line.
The final sold out. Did you know that before you went into the game today?
No, I don't think we did.
No.
But yeah, great news. Obviously, the plan was to get to Lords and get a chance to sing our song, and we're one step closer to that. And yeah, it was a massive carrot, obviously, going into the semi-final today. And yeah, luckily we managed to have the old wise head of Jenny Gunn here and get over the line. So delighted.
Jenny, you went to the non-strikers end quite early on in that over, so after the second ball. Were you worried at all that you were giving some of the control away?
No, like I say, we bat all the way down, and we know our job's just to get bat and ball and try and get off strike. And I was a bit gutted that she got a hand on the first one. I hit it straight at her, really, because I thought I couldn't hit that any better. But no, I had belief in that last over, and yeah, we still had the ball to spare.
From the moment you went out there, you seemed to be scoring at a quicker rate than pretty much anyone else in the game. Was that just the game situation, or were you just seeing him so well?
I feel like I'm hitting him all right. But yeah, it just kind of, in that situation, you just have to get bat and ball. And it is just getting off strike, and Fran was batting really well at the other end, so we just had a good partnership together.
After the wobble, there was no more spin use, it was all seam up. Did that play into your hands personally?
I was surprised they didn't try an over of spin. I mean, leg spin's quite hard to control at times, and as soon as we got the 20 runs to win, I think that's when we kind of got focused that just get the ball out there and the pressure's all on them.
And sorry to do this, Heather, but what happened with your dismissal?
God, I think I've got out to more full tosses in my career than a lot of people, but yeah, obviously the wicket got really tough towards the end. I think it made the toss crucial, and obviously chasing on that was slightly difficult, and I wanted to make sure that we took it deep, and probably not my most fluent 30, but and obviously there was a little bit of licorice all sorts coming down, and unfortunately I hit it pretty well just straight to the fielder, and that's cricket. Sometimes I was made it a little bit nervous towards the end. I'm a dreadful watcher. I'd much rather be out there in the middle, much more calmer, but yeah, what a game, and I'm delighted to be in that final.
Jenny, when you walked out to bat 46 balls, what did you talk with, or what did Fran tell you? Because the other part is Fran played the first match because Lauren was injured. Then you came back and she was injured. Then both of you coming together and doing it in the semi-final. Does it talk about the depth in the side?
Oh yeah, massively. And Fran was really calm throughout, really, and she had a clear plan. And we had a clear plan of what we were going to do, and if the ball was there, we knew our scoring shots where we could score twos, and possibly if they bowled it in the wrong area where our boundary shots were. And
that boundary that Fran hit off Sunilu's, the reverse sweep, that kind of took spin out of equation. Do you think that was the breakthrough shot?
Possibly, yeah. And I think as well, like I said, as soon as we get the runs down, it plays more on the fielding side than it does with batting. We know our job, we just have to score runs. So I think it was just a simple game plan for us.
Obviously, you got through the final and it's great, and you're both smiling. But a lot of things went wrong in the game today. What are some of the things that you worried about going ahead to the next game?
Yeah, look, we keep finding ways to win at the moment. We haven't quite put the perfect performance together. I think we'll perfectly admit that. I think we bowled pretty well. I think the wicket was obviously used and was quite tired. So I think we were quite smart with our bowling. Potentially in the field again, there's a few sort of extra runs that in a close match like that you start to play in your mind as it gets close. And obviously it's not ideal, sort of not one of the top five sort of batting through, and being there at the end, it would have made it a lot easier. Sort of when me and Sarah got together, we felt like we'd done the hard work and got through that sort of tough period, and we're just starting to accelerate. And then obviously I made a bit of an error of judgment and ran her out, and then got myself out. But like Jenny said, we back the depth in our team, and we're finding ways to win at the moment, which is the good thing. And there's still one game to go, and if we put our perfect performance in, then I'll be a very happy captain.
Jenny, your batting performance probably shadowed your bowling performance a little bit today, but there was a one period in the middle where you and the spinners did a really good job curtailing them. Can you take us through that?
I'm not going to lie, a lot of the game is just gone, right? I literally, I just feel a bit speechless now, and I honestly can't remember what we did.
You bowled well, Jen. Well done.
Okay, thanks. I just take this compliment. Sorry. I've really gone.
Heather, you touched on it briefly, but just what does it mean to have the chance to play at Lords in the final?
Yeah, it's special. Sort of, we've known that final's been at Lords for a long time now, and it's been at, I guess, try not to think about it too much, but it's been at the forefront of our minds a little bit, and it's hard not to think about that. Sold out final at Lords is, in a home World Cup, there's nothing better than that for me, and to win it, we set out to, like I said earlier, try and sing that song at Lords, and everything we've done in the last 18 months has been towards that, and being able to be there, and credit to the ICC and the ECB for managing to sell it out, and hopefully it's going to be a great spectacle.
Yeah, as you say, the final sold out, 26,000 plus. Are you getting a real sense as the tournament's gone on that the kind of profile of the women's game is increasing, almost on a daily, weekly basis? Yeah,
it is, and I think it's credit to the players and the type of cricket they've played. I think there's been some outstanding games in this tournament, and the standard just keeps seeming to be getting better, which obviously makes it better to watch and brings people into the game. And I think as players we really have got the sense that the profile's going up and up, and all we can do as players is keep doing what we're doing, keep getting better as cricketers, and keep trying to put in performances and across the board as well. That it's important that all the teams kind of do that and showcase the game, and I think this tournament's been brilliant for that, and the profile's raised because of that.
Heather, women's cricket is much less well established in South Africa compared to England. What do you think a performance like this does for the profile of the game in South Africa?
I think South Africa have been brilliant this tournament. I said to Danae at the end, sort of keep getting better, keep improving, because you're doing brilliant things for the game. It's important that the likes of South Africa keep getting better, and as players we want to play in those tight games. That's how we improve. We haven't had a massive amount of tight games over the last sort of 2 or 3 years, and that's the moments where you really learn and you come sort of battle hardened. But yeah, I think it'll be great for South Africa. They've got some really, really good players and quite a young team as well, so I think they'll be a force potentially to be reckoned with on the world stage in the years to come.
Jenny, you walking up to the South African players was quite spontaneous, and it might be the image of the tournament so far. What did you tell them as you went to them?
I just think they've made their country proud. To get to a semi-final in a World Cup is a huge achievement, and like Heather says, they're a good young side, and it's horrible to lose, especially lose when you get that close as well. But yeah, I just really feel for them, and I say they have done their country proud.